What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, my camera's just gonna kind of be following me around, which is actually pretty neat. I just bought this new gadget and it's supposed to follow me around. It follows my car down the drag strip and everything, so I no longer have to find anyone to record my races, which is actually pretty neat. I'm not gonna say what this gadget is because I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm definitely not gonna be advertising their product. But anyway, as you can see here behind me, the car is back, the car is out, which means one thing. Yes, it is fixed and it is running. Guys, I fixed it, took it down to the track. The thing performed excellently. I can't stress it enough. Dead hooked. First time down the track, ran a, well, you're gonna see the time here in the video, but new personal best. Super excited. Gonna get it back out there. I still do not, keep in mind, I do not have my drag springs on here yet, nor do I have a brace in the rear. So I'm launching really soft still. So there's more in this car. There's still more to be discovered. We're gonna get more out of it, but in the meantime, that's enough talking. Let's get you to the content. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm on my race to 1,000 subs. Once I get there, I'm doing something really big to this car. Like, I'm talking the biggest thing I've done yet. So I don't know, it could be a paint job, it could be a new motor, could be forced induction on this motor. Who knows? So with that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's get to 1,000 subs and let's get this car modified some more. Peace. All right, guys, so those of you that remember my last video, I was going out to test out the new Bi-Sply tires, and I ended up having major issues with this Barton shifter. So as you can see, I got everything completely taken apart and tire center console pulled out, and I have figured out the issue. Luckily for me, it was a really cheap one. I ended up losing a bolt, guys. Just a hex bolt fell out of one of the links that actually connects the shifter to the transmission. So I had to special order this through Dodge. It comes with the Loctite already on it, as you can see. So I'm not sure why the last one was able to fall out, but I may add a little more Loctite onto this one just in case so I don't have this issue again. So as you can see here, this silver link right here, if I can move this out the way, has a bolt right there at the end of it. It has one on that end, but it also has one on the opposite end, and that's where the bolt fell out at. So if I may be able to show you if I lift this up. Yes, so right in there, as you can see, there is no bolt on that end, so it completely fell out. So all I got to do is just go and get this bolt back in. So luckily for me, it was a very easy fix, just time consuming, taking everything apart. But I'm going to go ahead and get this put back together, and we're going to get out here and we're going to test out these tires. I can finally give you all a review on how these tires hook up. All right, so here in this first race, it looks like I'm going to be going up against a Porsche. I'm gonna leave, traction's gonna be off. I'm actually leaving my air pressure and my Bi-Splice up. They're like at 22 PSI. I know that's too high, but I'm gonna slowly let it down as the night progresses to try to figure out what these tires like. So when I came out here on Sunday and tried to do a pass, I did it at 18 and it was scary as hell. Car got all over the place on the top end, so play it a little safer tonight. All right, let's go. So guys, you'll notice that when the light turns green, I'm not actually gonna go. I'm not trying to race this Porsche. I let him go. I took a breath to compose myself so I can get a good launch, and it worked. But one thing that I want you to notice here is how smooth the car runs right now versus when I hit 100 miles per hour. Watch how bad this car starts shaking. That will let you know just how scary it is on these Bi-Splies. Look at that shake. That's not just the camera, that is the whole car is literally shaking like that, even the steering wheel. So it is very sketchy on these Bi-Splies, so I'm trying to get used to it. All right, so I can't believe I forgot to put on my freaking GoPro for that race. I got the one on the trunk, so you'll be able to see the footage. Let me turn up these lights here a little bit. So that first pass, the tires, they hooked pretty nicely. Let me get around this corner. So they hook pretty nicely. As you can see, I ran an 11.8 according to the car, which was actually my personal best before. And I launched at about 3,500 RPMs, maybe 3,600, somewhere up in there. So I'm gonna take it up a little bit higher on the next one. Launch at about 4,000. I'm gonna leave the tire pressure right here because they dead hooked. Let's go up here. Let's get this time slip and see how we did. Hey there.
Hi there.
All right, thank you. All right, let's see how we did. Woo! New personal best, baby. 11.8. Yes, and like I said, that's not even launching hard. So my reaction time is like hella high because I was not even trying to get the tree right. You know what? Let me go up here and pull over so I can go over this with you guys. All right, so reaction time is actually really high. I wasn't trying to really go off the tree. I was just trying to concentrate on getting down a good launch, which I did. 60 foot was 1.7, which I know I could bring down some. I'll try to bring that down here on the next one. 8th mile at 7.6. This is actually a new personal best for me at the quarter mile in miles per hour. 117. I have never touched 117 before. So man, that makes me feel good, guys. I feel real good. So this girl right here, I have no idea who she is, but if you notice, she just realized that I was filming and she told the driver, and then she even went to go get some of her friends. And I don't know, they're complete strangers, and one of them decided he was just talking to the camera and just let me know that I'd probably beat that CTSV and to turn my camera backwards. So I just thought that was funny. Figured I'd show you guys.